My beautiful Virgo gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with your mid-October, 15th through the 31st, mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. Also, if you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All that information will be linked down in the description box down below. Hello, my Virgo gang. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well, and let's take a look here and see what we got going on for your mid-October, okay? Messages for Virgo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Throughout October 15th through the 31st, what messages can we expect for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Throughout October 15th through the 31st, what do we got going on? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout October 15th through the 31st. All right, my beautiful Virgo gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle and take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, okay? Let's take a look. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Nine of Swords. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. The person you're dealing with is the Three of Swords. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Lovers. So we do definitely have some intense energies we're facing throughout mid-October, but we're going to work through these energies as best as possible. Now, you can be connecting with a Gemini. You also may be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or possibly a Leo, as fixed energy is showing up in the reading too. The Nine of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of being in a position where I feel like you're doing your best to let go of somebody, but it's painful to let go. The Nine of Swords is the fear of letting go, and I think that you're scared right now to embrace that fear, you know? Sometimes it's hard to embrace letting go of someone or something, no matter how difficult it is and no matter how connected you were to the person. But sometimes we have to do it because we recognize that we will be better off without that person, and we will be better off with whom we're going to meet next. So sometimes it can be very difficult letting go of somebody that you've known and venturing out into the unknown, but sometimes it's necessary. And I feel like in the situation you're currently in, Virgo, it is very necessary for you to let somebody go because you were meant for somebody else. And I think that you have had this connection with somebody for such a long time that you became very comfortable to it, you became very attuned to it, and that's what may make you fearful of letting go. Sometimes when we're involved with a person for quite a long time and things aren't necessarily working out, and even though if your heart is saying one thing, your head's saying the other, it can get very confusing. You know, sometimes you know a person for a while, you're connected to them for a while, and it's almost like you cannot imagine yourself being with someone new, or you can't imagine yourself or imagine someone better else out there, right? But overall, it's naturally just you kind of staying stuck in the cycle, kind of staying stuck on the past and not seeing beyond the cycle you're currently in. Now, taking a look at who you're connecting with here, we do have the Three of Swords, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like whoever you're dealing with right now, they are heartbroken. And I think that you acknowledge too that you are going through some pain here as well. I am seeing you and this person being in pain for the fact that the two of you just aren't simply working. Because as for the outcome that's present, we have here the Lovers. So what I'm gathering from this reading so far, Virgo, is that you and another person are heavily connected, but for some reason, the both of you are just not working. You don't feel like you're growing with one another. You don't feel like the connection's elevating. You just don't feel like it works. And you want to let go of this person because you know that you should meet somebody new. You know that you should take a risk on venturing out into the unknown, but it is very difficult during this time for you to let go of somebody that you've been so used to. It is difficult for you to let go of somebody who is the person that's been around for quite a long time. Now let's take a look at some of these energies. What is the Wheel of Fortune showing up here for? Why is Virgo deciding to move forward from the individual that they're dealing with? And we have here the Queen of Swords. It's about that time, you know? I think honestly you're recognizing that you have tried everything that you could in this relationship and nothing has worked. It's that time, you know? You know when you get to the point where you've tried everything and there's nothing left to try? That's kind of the energy that you're sitting in, and you're recognizing it's time to move forward. Why is the person Virgo's dealing with showing up as the Three of Swords? And we got here the Ace of Swords. I think the reason why they're so heartbroken is because they're acknowledging that it's true. This person does recognize too that the both of you have tried everything that you could, but this connection just isn't simply working. So the two of you here are facing acceptance throughout the mid-October mark, and that acceptance is the fact that the both of you right now need to let each other go. As heartbreaking as it is, you're recognizing that the two of you need to experience other people, and you may be meant for someone else. So I really feel like the both of you here are in a bit of a hurt place, but the two of you are coming to the full acceptance of, what we had is over. And it's time for us to rebuild and to find somebody new. And sometimes that's scary, rebuilding and meeting somebody new and going through the process all over again. But that's something that you're kind of getting forced to embrace here throughout the second half of the month, all right? So what I'm going to do here, Virgo, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of October. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of October. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Virgo's dealing with, how does this person feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of October? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout October 15th through the 31st. How does the person that Virgo's dealing with feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of October? First card out, we got here 5 of Swords. I feel like this person's been fighting for you, but I also feel like this is a mutual energy. Because it's like the two of you have been fighting for this to make it work, but it just feels like every time the two of you would try, there was always some sort of resistance there. We have the High Priestess, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the Emperor, we have the Page of Swords, and we also have the 3 of Pentacles. So the person you're dealing with right now, they feel like they have fought as hard as they could to make things work out between the two of you. But I also think that they're coming into this recognition of this connection's kind of out of our control. It's almost like the person you're dealing with right now is just surrendering. And it's painful. But they're surrendering. 8 of Wands here to the Emperor. They're taking away the need for control. Because they're acknowledging every time they tried to control the way that things would work out between the two of you, things just got worse. That created a lot more resistance. So whoever you're dealing with here, they're like, every time that I would try to make things work with Virgo, every time that I would try to control the outcome between the two of us, it was almost as if the universe would just not grant our wish. The universe would drive us further and further away. And with the Page of Swords here to the 3 of Pentacles, the person you're dealing with, they want to work on things with you so badly, but they don't believe that there's anything left to work on. This person's kind of lost hope in this connection between you. And I think you've lost hope to an extent as well. So it feels like both of you guys are just feeling like, this isn't going anywhere. We've tried so hard, but it's time to kind of accept the defeat. That's the energy that I'm getting. Based on what's going on with this person in October, they're still in a place right now where they love you. We have here the King of Cups and we have here the 7 of Swords. So they're still in a position where they love you, but they also feel like maybe they made a mistake letting you go. So that's where we're going to see things change. Because originally in October, they were kind of sitting in this energy where they were okay with letting you go. They were accepting defeat. But now that we got Mercury retrograde kind of swooping in over here, I think your person's going to feel like they made a mistake. Because the 7 of Swords can resonate towards self-deception. So it kind of feels to me like your person here is going to be like, Virgo, I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have let you go. And they may communicate this to you. So I'm trying not to make this reading very confusing, guys. I hope it isn't being confusing towards any of you. But whoever you're dealing with here, they feel like, all right, I'm going to give up because things aren't working out. You feel the same way. The two of you are trying to move on. But now as we get into the mid-October mark, the person you're dealing with here is starting to feel like, what if I made a mistake? What if I let go of Virgo when I should have kept fighting for Virgo? So with this kind of energy of feeling like they made a huge mistake, they may reach out to you. So you can possibly expect communication here from this person. And it may be communication in regards to them telling you that they love you and that they should have never let you go. That type of energy may show up throughout the second half of October. Now, let's take a look on your end of things here, Virgo. How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Virgo, please, throughout October 15th through the 31st? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Virgo, please, throughout October 15th through the 31st. Let's take a look. First card out is going to be the 4 of Wands, and we had a jumper here, which was the Moon card. So, the 4 of Wands to the Moon card. You love this person a lot. You care for them. You wish that the both of you could be okay together. But I think that that's something that's really difficult for you. It's because you feel like emotionally the two of you are never okay. You feel like every time you guys try to balance out your emotions, it goes in a direction that can be stable for quite some time, but then eventually it goes into a direction where the two of you are not feeling super stable. There's always some sort of wall or some sort of defense that comes up. So this is where things are starting to get interesting because based on how you feel towards this person, you love them. and you want nothing but stability with them, but you consistently feel like there's always an emotional wall. Whether you're the one that puts it up or they're the one that puts it up. I feel like both of you put up emotional walls, just the two of you do it at different times. So there's always this blockage that's between the two of you. We have here Knight of Wands, and we also have here Page of Cups. There are times, Virgo, where you want to run away from this person, and then there are other times where you want to hold on for dear life and move forward with them and build a future. There's a lot of conflicting energies in this reading, man. We also have here Ten of Cups, because you believe this person is your soulmate. And even though it's hard to let them go, I think you're in a place right now where you feel like it's something you have to do. So, Virgo, from your perspective, man, you feel like you have to let this person go, but you don't want to. That's what it is. And the both of you, I feel, have had such poor timing when you tried to make things work. It's like, at sometimes, Virgo, you have an emotional wall up and you block this person. Other times, they have an emotional wall up and they block you. And it's like this back and forth kind of thing, you know? That's why there hasn't been any coming together. The truth is that the two of you love each other, right? Now, the person you're dealing with currently, they feel like there was no hope. They feel like, I have been trying so hard to make this work with Virgo. Virgo's been trying to make this work with me. It's just not going to work. They gave up. They lost hope. Now, going into the mid-month mark, they're like, no, I can't. They're conflicting themselves, right? They're recognizing, I can't lose hope with Virgo. I love Virgo. I got to go ahead and try to get Virgo back and let them know how much I love and care for them. Now, your energy over here is, I wish we were stable enough. I wish we were perfect. I love you. I want to be together with you. But right now, I think I need to have a new experience with someone new. I think I need to let you go. But then also, you have a conflicting energy too, which is the energy of, even though my head tells me that I should go, my heart right now tells me that I should stay and that I should try to make this work. So essentially, the two of you here are in a period of time where you're just resisting the love that you both have for one another by basically thinking that it's not going to work. Yeah, that's the energy that's here. The two of you are conflicted. The two of you are conflicting one another, and this whole entire reading has been nothing but a giant conflicting reading. So Virgo, you love this person. They love you. Why does Virgo feel like they need to experience something new? Nine of Cups. Maybe there's something better out there. I do feel for many of you Virgos that you're very tired of the resistance that's gone down between the two of you. You are very tired of not having a coming together. You're very tired of the emotional walls. You're very tired of the confliction. You're very tired of the intensity. You know, it feels like you're very tired in general. This kind of connection that's been ongoing, this cycle that's been ongoing for so long, has been a very draining cycle for you. And I think you're getting to the point where you're like, there's been so much confliction and so much non-action being taken that it's getting to a point where I want something kind of simple. Simple might be good, you know? Because I can tell you right now, this connection is definitely not simple. This connection is very intense. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of confliction. And there's not always a lot of action. You know? There's kind of been a lot of stagnancy here. But it was created by both parties. Remember that. The stagnancy the two of you have didn't come out of nowhere. It was created by both parties. So I don't know, Virgo. I don't think you're set on moving on just yet from this person. Because remember, the beginning of the reading said Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The fear of venturing out into the unknown, the fear of letting go of a person, the fear of closing a cycle. You're scared to close this cycle because you're scared that what if you missed out on one of the best people in your life? What if you let go of one of the best people in your life? That's what your heart says to you. But then your head says, well, what if there's something better out there? Something more simple, something amazing, a way better lover, right? What if this connection isn't meant for me and somebody else is? Head over heart decisions, man. That's what this whole reading is about. And in regards to the person you're dealing with, they're heartbroken right now because they're trying to accept the fact that both of you are not working. Both of you need to move on. And the truth is that right now, the two of you believe that you need to move on, but realistically, you don't. If the two of you love each other, you should just let each other know that and make the connection simple. And I know that it's hard when people say, how could we make the connection simple? Well, remove the contradicting energies. Say how you feel how you feel, and take action on those feelings. Now, if you still feel conflicted, Virgo, and you don't know what to do, maybe right now you gotta let go. Maybe right now you gotta take some time out to think. But it's not gonna get any easier. I'll tell you that. Especially moving forward into mid-October when this person decides to come out of a period of non-communication with you and sends you that text, hey, I love you, and I don't want to let you go. Then things get more conflicted. So we're dealing with a reading where it's like, overall, you got to make a decision, Virgo. Are you going to let go of the walls that were built between the two of you? Are you going to be ready to be real, honest, raw, and genuine with this person and clear away all the things that are blocking the two of you from being together? Or do you feel like this connection's too complicated and you need to go out there and meet somebody new and find someone simple and find someone who's awesome, If you feel like you need to experience something new, give yourself that experience. You never know. You may walk away from this connection, Virgo, meet somebody 10 times better, and be happier. Or you may walk away from this connection and meet somebody you like, but they don't compare to who this person was, and maybe you'll get back together with this person. Just remember, whatever is meant to be will be, okay? Now, in regards to where energies are aligning, let's go ahead here and take a look. Where are energies aligning, please, between Virgo and the person they're dealing with? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-October, 15th through the 31st. We got here the Hermit. We have here the Three of Cups. We have the Chariot. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Jesus, man. In regards to where energies are aligning, we're still seeing confliction. We have here the Hermit. We got the Three of Cups. So you thinking about reconciliation with this person, but then also you thinking about moving on and finding somebody new. Virgo, I'm so sorry, man, but I can't apologize for this reading because this is the energies you guys are sitting in, okay? At least to the ones that this message resonates to. This is your energy, Don't shoot the messenger. But you're still conflicted here, And the only way you're going to find out how you truly feel is by either going for this person and taking action, or absence may make the heart grow fonder, or absence may make you not care for this person at all. You got to stick to one decision. You cannot be stagnant now. For any Virgos out there, you got to make a choice. Do you want to move on and try to find somebody better? If so, give that a shot. Do you want to tell this person you love them and clear away all the walls and just be real honest and genuine with them and say, I love you, let's be together, let's make it work? Then go for it. You got to make a choice though. Because the more stagnant you sit in this energy, the more you're going to feel like you're going crazy, the more confliction you're going to feel. And trust me, Mercury retrograde has a great way of throwing a giant problem in your face and forcing you to pick what you're going to do about it. So Mercury here is going to throw in your face this individual. Mercury is going to ask you, are you moving on from them or are you making things work? It's going to make you confront your feelings and confront what you want to do, confront what action you want to take moving forward. And if you do not pick any actions and you do remain stagnant, trust me, Mercury is going to be one hell of a bitch, okay? So there is a time now, and that time is now to take action. As for the overall outcome, please, between Virgo and the person they're dealing with throughout mid-October, 15th through the 31st, we have here the Strength card, and we also have here the Queen of Pentacles. It's time to boss up, and it's time to make a decision. Your time is money, and time is definitely something that you want to invest into something that can grow. What do you feel is right for you, Virgo? I can't give you that answer. Every Virgo has a different story that may resonate to this, but it may be slightly different. And you know what? At the end of the day, you guys all have a choice. And I can't be the person to make that choice for you, but taking a look at the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Star card. I want you guys to remember something. What is meant to be will be, and what's not meant to be never will be. So if you and this person are meant to be, things will work its way out. You will find your way back to them, and you'll be together. If you guys are not meant to be together, essentially, you'll be with somebody else. So put it this way, Virgo, if you want to go venture out into the unknown right now and try to meet somebody new, feel free to. Because even if you meet somebody new and they aren't meant for you, you'll find your way back to this person at some point and you'll be together. Now, on the flip side, if you work through your issues that the two of you have and you just say, hey, I love you, let's just try to make this work, let's remove our blockages and make something happen. You may come to realize that they're not the right person for you, or you may come to realize that they are the right person for you. Essentially, though, what needs to be taken is action. You're not going to find out who's meant for you or how you truly feel unless action is going to be taken in this connection. So the universe here wants you to boss up and wants you to pick a decision. Go with whatever your gut tells you. I know you're incredibly conflicted right now, Virgo, but go with what your gut tells you. If right now your gut tells you, I want to tell this person how much I love them and I want to ask for a second chance and I want to try to make this work, go with your gut. And if your gut tells you, I want to try to meet somebody new because this connection is just too much for me and I need something simple and possibly better in my life, then let go of this individual and let go of this cycle and allow yourself to explore new possibilities and new individuals, okay? The point is, though, is that you have to break the cycle of confliction. The longer you stay in the cycle of confliction with this person, trust me, the longer your life's going to be heavily conflicted. And keep in mind, you're not the only person that's conflicted, Virgo. So is the person you're dealing with. Trust me, they love you and they want to fight for you, but they also gave up. But then they also want to fight for you again in mid-October. So your person's dealing with the same amount of confliction as you are as well. Okay? So make a choice here. Trust me, a choice will be a lot better than taking no action at all. Okay? Virgo, I sincerely apologize for this reading. I know, once again, I said earlier, I'm not going to apologize because this is your energy, but I know it's intense. I know it's not happy. I know it's not what you want to hear. Trust me. But I'm telling you my best advice. Definitely take an action. Make a decision. Move on or try to give it a second chance. Because the stagnancy is what will make your second half of October very unpleasant, because the stagnancy is what will really eat at you, you know? And I want you guys to be in a position where you navigate through these energies as best as possible. So definitely making a decision is going to be in your best interest, okay? So once again, I know it's an intense reading, and if this reading doesn't resonate with you, I am happy and glad. And if it does resonate with you, I would definitely advise taking my advice on picking an action and picking a choice and moving forward with that choice throughout the rest of the month here, okay? Virgo, I love you guys dearly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your October 2020. Do not be too hard on yourself. Remember to take care of yourself and go with your gut and go with your intuition, okay? Your intuition will be the right choice. Do not second guess yourself. Whatever option your intuition picks, go with your gut and do not look back, okay? What is meant for you will be, and what is not meant for you will simply not be. All right? I love you, Virgo. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys later. Much love, guys. Peace.